So, extraordinary afternoon sa inyong lahat. So, let's discuss our topic for today. We have managing meeting. So, actually, ano lang ito mga short discussion. Mga nilagay ko lang dito is for mga key points para at least maging maging productive yung ating discussion today. So let's start. Yan. So we have 3 key points for our topic today. Number 1, plan and prepare meetings. Number 2, manage meetings. And lastly, we have debrief and follow-up meetings. So meetings, ano nga ba yung meetings? What is meetings? The term meeting is for bringing together, or yun nga yung collaboration, team bonding. So dito kasi is a plan or occasion when people come together either in person or online. So to discuss something like, meron kasi tayo, di ba, iba-ibang or types ng meetings. We have yun nga yung mga client, general staff meeting, or ito yung mga problem-solving meeting, decision-making, planning, or ito yung mga project meeting, feedback or follow-ups, or yung combination, merong problem-solving and then decision-making and planning. Okay? But before tayo mag-proceed sa next presentation natin, meron akong hinandang video from YouTube na yun, to discuss then how we can run an effective and efficient meetings. So let's watch.
And in conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, what this organization really needs is a one-on-one approach.
Easily erasable. Camlin whiteboard markers.
Actually, what this organization really needs is repositioning. That means that
Easily erasable. Camlin whiteboard markers.
what this organization desperately needs is change.
Easily erasable. Camlin whiteboard markers.
Ayan, so actually parang commercial lang siya ng Pentel Pen. So kidding aside with kaninang video natin. So I hope meron kayong konting natutunan about doon. So let me discuss to you ano ba yung why meeting is important. Meeting is important to help guide the efforts of employees and ensure strong communication throughout a company. Can increase employee productivity and engagement and improve communication and teamwork or collaboration. Lastly, to address roadblocks, lead teams to better decision-making, give all team members a chance to be heard and feel included, and strengthen relationship between employees and managers or buong ng company. Okay? And however, or every company hold a meeting, like meron tayong daily, weekly, or yung mga some example ko yung general staff meeting natin, no? Nag-gather tayo ng meeting for all of the employees in for ano ba yung mga status na sa HR, sa accounting, sa recruitment, or sa admin, or sa operation. And also meron din tayong meetings like yung every week yung MANCOM. So doon is nag-gather lahat ng leaders na like may mga challenges nila, mga challenges na na-encounter, tinatackle doon, and also yung goals and ano ba yung mga challenges, ayan yung project, and exchanging ideas, no, para mas mag-improve yung process natin. Yun nga, however, when the meetings done incorrectly, or yung parang lagi na lang puro meeting, unclear agenda, or too short or too long na meeting, so nagkakaroon dun ng yung meeting can be active, and also may masasayang na oras. Yan. So that's why we will discussing how to manage meeting effectively and efficiently. Okay? So let's start sa plan and prepare. We have to identify the need for meetings and who should attend. So here, before natin i-ano yung mga kung sino ba attendees, kailangan natin i-determine if the meeting is necessary. So also think about what we need to accomplish. Kung ano ba yung goal or agenda nung pinaplan natin na meeting. And also, how many people are involved regarding dun sa meeting. Before tayo mag-spend ng time and efforts ng pag-schedule ng meeting or holding a meeting. And also include natin information in the future meeting that already planned. And ayun nga sa kung sino yung dapat or sino yung involved or kailangan natin i-invite dun sa meeting. Yun lang yung mga key person. Para yun nga, ma-avoid yung mga unproductive or like wala tayong maiiwanan na people na feeling niya hindi siya kasali dun sa meeting na yun. So, yun, kailangan natin siya i-consider. Or pwede tayong gumawa ng checklist para wala tayong makalimutan. Yan. Next one, we have the intention of meetings. So dito, kailangan natin mag-set nga ng agenda or list down or create an outline for the main objectives of meeting that need to be discussed. So yun, when everyone understand the general flow of the meeting, so mga participant or mga attendee is magiging active or mapipil nila na on track sila and focus tayo doon sa main goals ng meeting. And also make arrangement for the meeting in accordance with organization or company requirements within designated timelines. So meron tayong kailangan i-consider once na nag-create tayo ng mga meeting or yun nga, yung arrangement or requirements. So kailangan natin muna i-identify yung leader or facilitator ng meeting. And also kung sino yung organizer or kung sino yung minutes taker of the meeting. Number 2, identify date and time and location. So the next one, we have book meeting facility. Like kailangan ma-ensure natin na nakabook tayo sa ng prior to the meeting because yun nga katulad ng sa TechTide merong mga madami yung nagbo-book na meeting. So yun yung mga kailangan natin i-consider. Last, we have to identify the budget if meron or necessary. Next, we have the manage meeting. So here, meron tayong be prepared. So dito, ensure natin all the necessary people or yung involved na participant like yung key person, alam natin yung schedule nila or makaka-attend ba sila, nag-confirm ba sila, yan. So the next one, we have documents. So kailangan prepare din tayo sa mga documents needed ng meeting, lalo na if presentation siya na meeting or merong mga kailangan i-present. So yun, kailangan natin siya i-prepare. And also the resources na needed natin and equipment are ready and working. Next one, we have use and follow the agenda. So while we having the discussion or of the meeting. So ensure natin na we're sticking to agenda or na-determine natin yung framework or all the necessary topics can be covered. So ensure natin na lahat ng sinet natin na agenda is na-cover or na-assess natin or na-discuss. Yan. Next one, we have keep track of time. So ito pinaka-importante na mano natin yung time management. So para ma-ensure natin, yun nga, wala tayong nasasayang na oras or unproductive. So para lahat din, ma-feel din ng mga attendees na productive yung meeting. So yan. And also start and end the meeting on time and ensure that allocated times for each agenda topics is adhered. So yan, include people. So ensure that all of the peoples or all the attendees involved sa meeting is involved sila dun sa discussion. So very important kasi to na it is vital to value the people in attendance. So yon. And also ito, yung get feedback. So I highly suggest na isa-isayin natin yung mga attendees kung meron ba silang ideas, question, or concern. So mamaya pala mahaba na yung napag-usapan tapos meron palang naiiwan or hindi pala naiintindihan yung agenda. So yun na, ensure natin na walang naiiwan or no one left behind. Okay. And also ensure natin na all relevant people have the opportunity to express their opinions and knowledge. So, pwede natin to isama sa part ng or pag matatapos na yung ating meetings para or mag-isa-isa nga tayo kung sino yung may question, yan, concern. And also, lastly, para ma-improve din yung process or yung meeting or yung paano pa yung pag-organize ng meeting. Okay? So, managing meetings. As the meeting commences, each agenda item will be introduced, discussed, and action. So, each agenda item must be discussed or ito yung objectives. So, yan, yung in a clear and concise manner. So, this is very important na ma-ensure natin na napag-agreehan natin or yung behavior ba natin during the meetings is tama ba or meron na pala tayong nagkakaroon na pala ng conflict during that. So ensure natin na we respect pa rin each other even nagkakaroon na ng mga some issues or para nagkakaroon na ng hindi pagkakaintindihan during the meeting. So yun. And syempre, we aim for the short but concise and direct message. So yun, dapat clear tayo kung if ever bibigay tayo ng ideas or suggestion. So parang direct to the point tayo, parang hindi na paligoy-ligoy or humaba pa yung meeting or discussion. Yan. So again, yun nga, concise manner, be respectful pa rin and kind. So also willingness to accept and tolerate thought conversation, like yung, ayun nga, yung nagkakaroon na pala ng conflict, and be kind pa rin as much as possible. And focus lang sa ating agenda and objective. So, dun lang naman tayo babalik at babalik dun sa agenda natin. So, wag lang tayo lalayo dun. Yan, with agreed outcome. So, ang dami na palang pinag-usapan, tapos hindi pa pala agree dun sa mga agenda or na-set na agenda natin, no? So yun lang yung kailangan natin tignan and balikan kasi babalik naman tayo ulit sa objective natin. And also yung agreed action plan natin. In the allocated time, napag-agreehan na natin yung outcome or meron na tayong action plan pero inabot na tayo ng sobrang habang meeting. Parang maghapon na puro meeting tapos tsaka lang pala nakapag-decide na ganito na yung gagawin. So yan, ensure lang natin yung quality or yung time. So, yun. So, always consider the time. Next, we have the debrief and follow-up. So this is the three last key points ng ating discussion or presentation. Debrief and follow-up. Once the meeting has finished, it is important to ensure the momentum gained during the meeting doesn't diminish once the meeting is over. It is important to keep the momentum strong, especially in the immediate aftermath of the meeting. So the discussion and agreed solution are still fresh in everyone's mind. So here, kailangan pwede tayong mag-conduct or before mag-end yung meeting ng mag-assign ng key takeaways ng mga attendees para to confirm kung ano yung understanding nila dun sa discussion. So before tayo mag-adjourn ng meeting. Yan. Or pwede din naman tayo magkaroon ng post-event survey or question and answer after nung or before mag-end yung meeting. So pwede tayong magtanong kung okay ba yung napag-meetingan, meron ba tayong nakalimutan i-topic or i-discuss, or meron bang what went wrong, or did we achieve the objectives na sinet natin or yung agenda na sinet natin. Yan. Next one, we have so ito, pinaka-importante sa lahat, the outcomes of meeting should always be documented. So, yan, that's very important. So, ito yung mga kailangan natin i-prepare after ng meeting. So, that's documents that need to be prepared include the minutes of the meeting. So, ito yung pinaka-importante. So, ano ba yung minutes of the meeting? So, anyone from the attendees, tingin nyo ano yung minutes of the meeting, or wala naman tama or maling sagot. Anyone? Can you chat before tayo mag-proceed? Ay, nag-chat pala si Miss Praline. Hi po, sabi niya. Hello, it's ordinary afternoon. Anyone? Wala bang may idea kung ano ba yung minutes of the meeting? Think wala. So, discuss ko na lang. So, what is the minutes of the meeting? Ay, may nag-chat. Ayan, si Miss Aika, notes. Thank you so much for answering. Miss Kayseline, records of the topics that discussed during the meeting. Yan, thank you so much. So, yan, for the minutes of the meeting is notes that are recorded during a meeting. So, they highlight the key issues that are discussed, motion or proposed or voted on, or yung activities to be undertaken. So, ito yung mag-iwan lang ako ng mga keynotes para meron kayong idea na pag meron kayong meetings, tapos kayo yung na-assign na maging minutes taker. So, ito. So, for the keynotes. So, courtesy kay Ma'am Mag. So, sa kanya to galing yung guidelines or yung keynotes para maraan natin lahat nung sa meeting. Ma-record natin. So, yun. We have number 1, complete the minutes of the meeting at least 2 days after the meeting for comments or attendees and reference production plan. So, yan. So, we highly suggest at least 2 days yung pag-send ng minutes of the meeting para at least, yun nga, maano pa rin natin yung momentum nung after ng meeting. So, hindi siya mawala. Yan. And also, ang pinaka din ng minutes of the meeting is yung mga hindi naka-attend. So parang meron din silang babalikan na record kung ano yung napag-meetingan para sa next meeting, alam nila yung gagawin nila. So yun. So again, para wala tayong naiiwan na or no one left behind. Number 2, should contain important details. So, ano-ano ba yung mga important details na kailangan andun sa minutes of the meeting? Yan, yung location, time, and date. List of attendees. So, I suggest kung meron designation or role and role and responsibility niya nakalagay din doon. So yan. Matters for discussion. Agreed action plan. Others matters na na-discuss na hindi naset dun during the agenda or may mga some na-insert na topic, yan pwede nyo ilagay. And also the next meeting schedule and adjournment. So yun. So number three, the objective is to make the minutes of the meeting a document for future reference without necessity for the present of the attendees. Ito yung sinasabi ko kanina na na kailangan natin inform din yung mga hindi naka-attend para at least meron silang basis kung ano yung magiging next agenda. Yun. The document should be able to speak about the event on its own. So readers who have not attended should be able to understand what has transpired during the meeting. So pwede naman tayo mag-back dun sa recording if necessary. Pero mahirap kasi din kung 1 hour yung meeting nyo tapos babalikan mo pa yung recording. So make sure na meron kang na take down notes or yung mga key points na kailangan malagay during sa minutes of the meeting. Number 5, if the secretary or yung minutes of taker was able to catch up the details due to the technicalities of the terms discussed, should confirm or inquire from the person who discussed that particular item after the meeting. So, kailangan natin din i-confirm kung tama ba yung na-take down notes natin or para at least dun sa mga reference is madali nilang maintindihan kung ano yung napag-usapan. And also, hindi lang yung minutes of the meeting yung kailangan natin i-prepare or i-send after the meeting. We have the presentation during the meeting and yung background information and course of action or yung agreed action plan and responsibilities. So, new information to help participant achieve allocated actions. Agenda for next meeting. So, ito sa agenda for the next meeting is para maging prepared din yung mga attendees for the next discussion. So, at least para madali na lang makapag-exchange ng idea, suggestion. So, para mas maging din yung meeting natin. Ayan. And we have the conclusion. So, ayun nga, saglit lang to talagang ang ating topic or discussion. So, let me wrap up yung ating na-discuss kanina. So, ayun nga, meron tayong 3 key points. So, I hope na-achieve naman natin. Yan, yung preparing for a meeting, plan and prepare, conducting a meeting, communicating meeting information, and implementing activities resulting from meetings. Ito very important na hindi lang tayo puro meeting tapos wala pala tayong ginagawang action plan dun sa napag-meetingan. So, yan, dapat meron din magmo-monitor or yung progress nung napag-meetingan or yung discussion. Yan. I hope klaro naman. Yan, you can naman din, you can research or kung ano ba yung mga tips and advice para mas ma-handle natin yung meetings ng efficiently and effectively. So, mag-iiwan lang ako ng yan. Meetings are very important aspect of all the businesses or the company. And when used correctly, is the greatest avenue to share information and develop plans for business success. Yan. So, may reference from this presentation yan from Indeed and Asian Org. So, thank you so much and have a good day to all of you. And let's make it happen.